All right, so I am setting the stage for this vlog this weekend, kind of off. So I wanted to start it and tell you what I was doing before I left the house, and I completely forgot to talk to you guys. So this weekend is pretty exciting. My girlfriend who lives in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area invited me out for like a whole weekend of dance festivities. They're doing bachata and salsa and merengue and all this stuff. So they're doing a costume party tonight. I'm going to show you my costume in a second. And they're doing like dance instruction tomorrow and then a party tomorrow night. Now, listen, I'm a woman of a certain age. So when we talk about party in the night, it's not really going to be like party into the deep night because I'm just not the way my tiredness is set up. But anyway, so to get here, I decided not to drive this time. My husband had the car. And so I took the train. This was my very first time, believe it or not. I'm years old. And I have never taken an Amtrak train. And so this is the first time. So I'm like nervously trying to figure out where am I going. I'm hitting up my girl last night, like, what train am I taking? Where do I go? And so got there super early because I just didn't know what I was getting into. And there are no people who work in there. There are no live people. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but no live people. So you kind of have to amble around and ask questions of the people who are there, the other riders. But made my way through. It was interesting, just like you would expect, just like how you see it in the movies when people are chasing their long lost love on the platform and stuff. It looks just like that. The train was fairly empty, which I appreciated because I was nervous about it being crowded like the airports and having to wear my mask. But it was super empty. And I got, the seat next to me, I got to stretch out, so which was great. Got into Milwaukee and it's nothing like Chicago. Everything in Chicago is crowded, but I got there to this terminal in Milwaukee. It was very empty, which I appreciated yet again. So my girlfriend came to pick me up and I was starving. And when you see this outfit, I'm showing it to you a little bit, but when you see this outfit, you'll see why we chose to go to a Japanese restaurant because I did not need a food baby in this outfit that I decided to wear. Kind of still got a little bit of a food baby, but I can deal with it because I am now full and I am good. So we went to a Japanese restaurant. I forgot the name of it. Jinzu, something like that. And I got tofu and I got edamame. So now we are we're getting dressed and it takes ladies a long time to get dressed, even though we don't got really that much going on. It takes us a long time. And we're going to head over. So I will show you as best I can without getting kicked out a little bit of the inside of the costume party and such. But give me a second. Let me finish putting my clothes on and let me show you my outfit. Okay, I feel like you can't really see the details on this. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can get it brighter. That is the outfit. You've seen this dress. I hauled it not too long ago. It is a black little knit dress from Urban Outfitters that is sleeveless. And it has you can't see it, but there's a keyhole back. You got to go and check out my OOTD that I post or my IG to see the back of it because I do show it on there. But I do have on this necklace from Topshop, man. These tall boots. I got to figure out where these boots are from. These boots are from Kurt Geiger, New York. And I love them because they're super, super comfy. I got to take them off before we go, though. Apparently, you can't dance on the floor with the same shoes that you came in from outside. Whatever. I get it. And then this whole long cardigan is from Shein. As you guys know, I've stopped shopping from Shein, but I ain't throw my shit away either. And my little hat here is it's a staple. Anytime I need to wear a costume and I don't have one, I pull out this little cap. And it's from Old Navy, and I got this back in 2010, so I've had it for quite some time. But that's the outfit, and I feel like I look spooky enough. All right, let's go. All right, so one more side. So, as you can see, last night was pretty cool. The atmosphere was really cool. The people were really nice. When we first got in, they were doing a little bit of Cumbia instruction and we got there a little late. So we were trying to jump in, but it didn't quite work. And then the rest of the evening was just kind of a free for all dance. The DJ played all different types of music, bachata, Cumbia. It seems like for some reason, every time Cumbia came on, the floor kind of cleared out a little bit. But that's okay. And so as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, I don't know if it depends on how long you've been rocking with me. I absolutely love to dance. Whatever kind of dance, I love it. And because I'm into Zumba, I learned a lot of those styles when I got certified. The all of the Latin styles when you get certified. And in addition to that, you learn a little bit like reggaeton and stuff like that. So you learn a lot of styles. But you learn a lot of styles that you dance by yourself. And then there's a difference, a huge difference with dancing with a partner. So I would be standing there rocking and doing the moves and standing by myself. And then somebody would be like, hey, want to dance? I'm like, sure. And proceed to stink up the joint. But at least to be fair, I did warn them as we were going on a dance floor. I'm like, I am not good at partner dancing. I only dance by myself. And they're like, oh, it's okay. And so, yeah, proceeded to stink up the joint when it comes to like partner dance because I don't know the cues. And I spit, and because I'm trying to get it right, I'm like looking down at their feet the whole time and not at them. So that's all. It would be, it would have been good if maybe I had some instruction beforehand and then could just kind of enjoy it a little bit. Not enjoy, because I enjoyed myself. It was great. But just be not trying to learn it as I'm, partying kind of a thing. So it was great. Today there is some workshops that are happening this afternoon. Well, this afternoon, I forget what time, but for a few hours, and then there's a several hour break, and then you go back for the party, which is supposed to be like a sexy masquerade. It's funny because I text my friend before I came here. I'm like, "Are you actually gonna dress sexy for the Saturday night party?" And she was like, "I don't even own anything sexy, so no." So therefore, we're gonna be pretty chill in our attire tonight. It's funny, and part two to that funny. I was telling my husband the same thing, and he was like, what you got that sexy? What would you have worn if you were going to dress sexy? So I pulled out the dress that I could have worn. And he was like, not sexy. So once you get of a certain age, your definition of sexy kind of changes, I suppose. But yeah, so we're just going to be super chill. So today, the number one thing that's on my agenda for today, and if my girlfriend Shonda is watching this, she will laugh. I have been craving and wanting to get Crumbl cookies for maybe 4 months now. Yes, 4 months. And I'm just now getting around to getting some Crumbl cookies. At least I think so, because there's a Crumbl cookie not too far from my friend's house. So I'll show you that and let you know what I think. I don't think the flavors are that great right now. They're supposed to be like Halloween candy themed cookies. So I'll probably stick to the classics. I'll let you know how that goes, but I've been craving them for like 4 months now. So I'm going to finally get me some cookies, and I don't know what else we're going to do, but I'll keep you posted. All right. If you look at my outfits of the day that I post every day on YouTube and Instagram, you will have seen this already. I traveled here in this outfit, and I just brought this and plan to rewear it because I bought one bag, a backpack, and a purse, and just trying to rewear this to save space. But you saw this already. It's just a very old jogger suit that I bought. I hauled it on this channel actually, so it's not that old. It's within the last 4 years. But it's a jogger suit from the brand Alternatives. And yeah, it's super comfy. The only thing I don't like about it is that the jogger pants are super fitted. And I don't know if it's because I'm thick or these are supposed to be this way, but it's super fitted. I decided to pop it on with these super chunky socks that are actually thigh-high socks, but I've scrunched them down to look kind of like leg warmers. But I think I got them from Forever 21. I can't remember. And my silver Stan Smith Adidas sneakers. I've hauled that on this channel with you guys as well. This t-shirt is from 14th and Union. You get this from Nordstrom or Nordstrom Rack. I'm going to pop a necklace on, but I don't have it on yet. But that's pretty much today's outfit of the day. I'm going to change later today, and you'll see that. We have some more festivities this evening, so I'll show you that. But we're going to head out just for a little bit to grab a bite and, kind of hang before we go for this dance instruction that I told you about. But this is what I'm looking like, super comfy. And somewhat uncomfortable because my joggers are super tight. That's what we're working with. All right, it is kind of late. I feel like it's past my bedtime, but when I'm home, I literally go to bed like at 1 o'clock in the morning. But there's a difference. there's a difference between being out in these streets until a certain time or being in your bed until a certain time. And I am exhausted. But we still have a party to go to a little bit later. But let me get you caught up. So we left off with me showing you my outfit of the day, which I still have on. So we decided to go and try to find lunch. We went to this place in Bayside. I think it's called Bayside area. And Bayview? Bayview. Went to Bayview area and we had some errands to run. And also decided we needed to get lunch. We needed to be fed. But there was a Crumbl in that area. And so we got some cookies, which I did decide to, we got a whole bunch of them, actually. We didn't even need that many. I don't know how those are going to get eaten, but we didn't need to. Crumbl changes their cookies every week, and so I'm kind of underwhelmed with the selection that they had, but it was pretty cool. I'll do a cutaway as we talk. We got the chocolate chip cookies, the Butterfinger cookie, and some mystery cookie of the day actually was the Twix cookie. So she and I only tried one of the cookies because that's all we had time for, and all our stomachs had room for at the time. But let me tell you what we thought about it. So we're trying the Butterfinger one first. Okay. I mean, tastes like a very moist peanut butter cookie. Does it on its own without the Butterfinger on top taste like Butterfinger? No. Just say like peanut butter cookie, right?
Yeah. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I love how moist their cookies are.
Very moist. I would give it what would you give it out of 10? I feel like a 7.5.
Yeah.
She said 7 or 8. I say 7.5, so I think we're spot on. I won't be dreaming about this cookie, but it's good. So I'm not sure if that felt underwhelming to you. But I mean, I like caramel cookies. I just love the consistency of them. They're really, really good. Anyway, that all said, with us trying to find lunch, we ended up going to this place called Honey Pie Cafe first. And, it had a pretty good menu. And once we arrived, really cool atmosphere, really kitschy kind of things. But what they're known for, I guess, with the name being honey pie, is the pie. We got in there and they said it would be an hour wait. So we decided we just didn't have enough time for that. But we did grab a couple of slices of pie to go. We haven't tried that yet. I'm probably going to show you guys that pie, and we can talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, so we ended up trying somewhere else, and we went to this place called Hungry Sumo. And what did I have? I had the tofu teriyaki bowl. Chef's kiss. And a ginger house salad, which I always get when I go to Japanese restaurants. That ginger salad just does something to me. So we were nice and stuffed and full. We had a really good time, kind of just catching up and chatting about everything under the sun. From there, we ended up going to, was it a workshop class?
A workshop.
It was a bachata workshop. It was supposed to be from 3:30 to 6:30. Ended up being from roughly about 4 to 7:30. It was long. Probably after 7:30, to be honest. It was long. And I was wiped. I think I stunk up the joint again. Me and this partner stuff is something I need to catch on to. Like the steps themselves are not hard, but it's like interacting with somebody else is a bit different because my training is, for me by myself. But it was pretty cool, still decorated. And what was the name of the people who were doing the workshop?
Bianca and Sergio.
Bianca and Sergio. I think you could look them up, Sergio and Bianca, yes, on Instagram and see their moves. They move with so much grace. Bianca is beyond sexy. Like I'm legit hetero in all sense of hetero. But when I tell you Bianca is sexy, how she moves when she does her bachata is crazy. But I would, if you ever have the opportunity to train with them, I would recommend it. It was a lot of fun. They bring a lot of positive energy, and the instruction was easy to follow. So I would recommend it. So after that long ass class, we decided we wanted to go and grab some dinner. So we tried for a second time at Honey Pie Cafe, and we got in. Now, there was no good pies left at that point, but we already got our pie, so that's spot on. And the food there was phenomenal. I got this heirloom tomato salad that had like watermelon and chili peppers and obviously tomatoes and arugula and all that. It was so, so good. And then we also got some truffle fries to share, which wasn't as truffly as I would have appreciated, but still pretty tasty fries because I don't know how often you get to eat fries, but I don't get to eat fries that often. So I enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend the place and I would go back. So now that it is almost 9:30, there is a dance social at the dance studio. Is it called dance studio? Dance studio in Milwaukee. There is a party going on. It starts at 10, but we think we're going to try to go a little bit later, just cool our heels a little bit. She and I have both been yawning. Our eyeballs are red, and we're like, can we make it? But I'll keep you posted on how things turn out. But hopefully you've been enjoying the little bit that I've been sharing with you so far. But we'll get back to it. I'm going to try this pie, and I'll let you know how that tastes. All right, it is pie time. So we have banana. What was it? Fuck. What was the name of it?
Banana bourbon pecan.
Banana bourbon pecan pie. Pistachio. They said that in the pistachio is an almond cream, and I didn't even ask about the banana. I just knew I wanted the banana. But I'm gonna taste the pistachio first because I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it as much as the banana one. Pistachio is okay. It's not bad, but the cream on this is freaking phenomenal. Alyssa's gonna try it next, but it's phenomenal. It's dangerous. But what I don't like is where the pistachios have touched the cream and the filling, they got like rubbery. So, yeah, they did. So, but otherwise, the crust is really delicious. It's pretty good. So I'm going to try the banana one next. Make sure I get these bananas look like mushrooms because they turn brown. The banana is delicious. However, I taste zero bourbon flavor. It tastes just like banana cream, which I do like banana cream pie. So I'm not mad at it, but it is not as advertised. So now, pistachio pie, I'd give a 7 out of 10. Banana pie, I'd give a 7.5 out of 10. However, I recommend both. They're not nasty. Just, I've had better. Okay, I need to change my answer about the banana one because afterwards you do get the bourbon flavor and it enhances all the rest of the flavor. So I think that was a good ad for them. I think that was a good idea to put that in there. It's not an alcoholic flavor. It's more flavorful than alcohol. I'm gonna boost them up to an 8.5 out of 10. I'm gonna boost it. Yep. All right, I made it back on the train, and I feel like I have sand in my eyes. I didn't go to bed until after 3 a.m. and I had to wake up at 6:45 a.m. And the train leaves at 8, so I'll be back at about 9:30-ish back to Chicago. I think I'll close it out when I get there. That's what I'll do. I'll save it, but I'll close it out when I get there and tell you about the evening, I suppose. All right, so I am waiting for the Uber, and this hat is totally not warranted, but I put it on because I was kind of trying to be snuggly and cozy on the train and just kept it on, but it's totally not warranted. It's nice outside today. I'm surprised for Chicago weather. That said, I needed to get you caught up before I close out this video, right? Well, so last night where we left off was that my girlfriend and I had come in and we were snacking on pies and stuff, right? And the whole idea was to get dressed and go to another social or party at the dance studio that we were going to be able to practice the bachata moves that we learned at the workshop that day. So we had every intention to get there at about between 10:30 and 11. But we were sitting there chatting and getting cozy in her comfy couch, and 10:30 came around, 11 came around, 11:30 came around, 11:30 came around, and then we packed it in for the night. We didn't verbalize that it was packed in for the night, but we just kept chatting and having some nice girlfriend conversation. It was nice. So by the time I looked up, it was after 2 o'clock in the morning. It was almost 3 o'clock in the morning. And so obviously we had missed the shindig. I think it was supposed to be until like 1 or 2 in the morning, and we completely missed the shindig. So we were kicking it between ourselves. We had a good time. We were snacking on stuff, and so it was a good time. All in all, nice trip. Nice little quick weekend trip to go see my girlfriend, get away from the regular day to day, routine that I have, and do something fun, be active, because you all know I'm on this quote fitness journey, but I didn't serve myself well at all with all of the goodies that we ate. So can't say that this necessarily played well into the fitness journey above and beyond just taking the lessons and stuff. No, we had too much good food to eat. So that said, I would of course highly recommend most of the things that we had based on the reviews that I gave you. I would recommend checking out that town when you have some time, or if you have an opportunity, and just quality time with friends and family is always important to do that. And I'm bad at making time for that, or just being intentional about carving out time and space for the people that I care about the most. I got to get better about that. So that said, I'm going to wrap it up here. Yes, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Edit this video. Hopefully I can get this up today for you guys, because this is Sunday, October 30th, the day before Halloween. And normally I post today, so hopefully I can get it up for you today. It might be a little bit late, but thank you so much for watching. Again, share this with your friends. I hope you enjoy this type of content. I try to switch it up from time to time, but share it with your friends. Hit the like button, subscribe, all the things.